you've been in business that long, you've had opportunities to build relationships. What would you say is the key to building a successful relationship?
I think value is most important. So one of the things that I've adopted that's super important, and I tell anybody about a relationship, is you have to add, as when it comes to business, even personal too as well. You add more value than you collect and pay, right? And so that could be monetary, but it could also be because we're always speaking in some sort of a currency. So there's also human currency as well, like those types of relationships. But as it relates to business, I feel like the relationship piece is always adding value. And then you plant those seeds and you keep putting it out there and you give as much as you possibly can with no expectations of getting anything in return. And so I think for me, that's been the way that, quote unquote, whatever you call success is when I do things, I don't expect to get anything back. That's not why I'm doing it. I realize that the universe in my life has always paid me back. And I tend to walk around with a little bit of survivor's remorse and sort of guilt. So I personally, YB, feel like that it's my obligation and my duty to give as much as I possibly can, because I tell you this too as well. I want to see people win massively. And I talk to even like some of the younger kids or folks that like maybe deal with at-risk youth and stuff. And the way I tell them and why that makes sense to me and why it's important, because if I pour into somebody else, right, in a business aspect, that's one less person that I got to worry about giving money to, right? Or propping up. But if I can, the phrase, what do they quote? They say you teach a man to fish and they'll eat forever. Right. They'll live forever. And so even like in an at-risk type of situation, I talked in the reason why I pour into kids and mentoring and such. That's one less person I got to worry about leading my kids down the wrong path. Right. Or someone else's kids, and to be able to maybe contribute to society in a better way. So to answer your question, value is where I think the relationship piece starts.